Okay, so DPM16, let's see what we got today. A trader marks up the price of an article by 4m%. He offers a discount of m plus 10% on it, and he makes a profit of 30% on this transaction. If it is known that the value of m is a multiple of 8, then find the value of m. Okay, so we don't know what the CP is, right? So let's assume it. CP is equals to, let's say we take 100x. If you want to assume 100, just 100, it is also fine. Okay. So they are telling that he makes a profit of 30% in the transaction. So this implies that the selling price will be what? 130x. Yes or no? How did we get this? 100x plus 30% of 100x. So if there is 100, the how much percent it is the same as the percentage point value only. So this is what 30x. So adding these both up, we get 130x, right? Done. So moving forward, then he is marking up the price by 4m%. So the marked price will be what? 100x plus 4mx. Yes or no? What the mark price will be? 100x plus 4m% of 100x, which would be what? 100x plus 4m by 100 into 100. This is nothing but 100x plus 4mx. So this is your marked price. Now he is selling the article at m plus 10% discount. So the selling price will be what? 100x plus 4mx multiplied by, there is m plus 10% decrement. So 1 minus m plus 10 upon 100. Now this is the selling price. This is all the selling price. All you need to do is equate these values. 130x. Now if you are worried about x, if you take x common here from this side, it will get cancelled out. So what we are left with is 100 plus 4m multiplied by, let's take an LCM here, 100 minus m minus 10 upon 100 is equals to 130. Okay, so this will be what? 100 plus 4m 90 minus m is equal to 130, and this 100 will come here, so 13,000. Right. So now let's multiply this and try to calculate the value of m, because this will result into a quadratic equation, right? So this will be what? 9,000. Okay, 100 multiplied by 90 minus 100m plus 36 and 0, 360m minus 4m square is equal to 13,000. Taking all these things to that side, I'll get m square, 4m square positive. This will be what? 4m square. This will result in 260, and if we are taking it that side, this will be minus 260m. 9,000 will be taken that side. It will give us what? 4,000. So plus 4,000 is equal to 0. If we divide the whole equation by 4, what we'll get is m square minus, this will be 130, and 130 by 2 is 65m plus 1000 is equal to 0. Now, if you are aware of splitting the middle term method, that you have to split minus 65 in such a way that the sum is minus 65 and the product is 1000, well and good. If not, you can go with Sridharacharya approach, which is what? Minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac. Okay, so if we split this, what we'll get is m square minus 25m minus 40m plus 1000 equal to 0. Now if you multiply 25 into 4 is 100 and there is one more 0, this is 1000. And if you add minus 25 and minus 40, you are gonna get minus 65. Okay, so taking m common, m minus 25, taking minus 40 common here, we'll get m minus 25 equal to 0. This is 40, my bad. So m minus 25, m minus 40 equal to 0, which gives us the value of m as either 25 or 40. Now in the question they have clearly mentioned the m is a multiple of 8. So we'll reject the value 25 and we'll take our answer as m equal to 40. So hence this is your answer. Alright, moving on. Second question. Okay. The sum of the squares of three numbers is 532 and the ratio of the first and the second and also the second and the third is 3:2. What is the second number? Cool. So there are three numbers. Let's take those three numbers as A, B and C. Okay. So the sum of the squares. So A square plus B square plus C square is equal to 532. Now what other information is given? The ratio of the first to the second. So first to the second and also second to the third number is given to you as 3:2. Now they are asking what the second number will be. So basically they are asking the value of B. So what I will do is I will write the value of A and C in terms of B, and it is easy to do as because I know A by B is equal to 3/2. So the value of A is what? 3/2B. Similarly, B by C is equal to 3/2, which means C by B is equal to 2/3. Yes or no? So the value of C will be what? 2/3B. Okay. So I'll substitute the value of A as well as the value of B here. 3/2B whole square plus B square plus 2/3B whole square is equal to 532. This will be 9/4 if you take B square common. Why write 3 times? If you can write it one time, okay? Plus 1 plus 4/9 is equal to 532. Add this all up, the LCM will be 36. B square common. If you want 36 down, you will have to multiply 9. So this will be 81 plus upar niche 36. So here 36 plus here upar niche it will be 4. So plus 16 upon 36 is equals to 532. If you add all this up, you will get the sum as 12. This is 13. So 3, 8, 9, 10 and 3. So 13 upon 36 B square. Okay, this is equal to 532. So now the value of B square will be 532 multiplied by 36 upon 133. So if you divide this, I guess 532 will get cancelled out with 133. 133 4s are, this will be 12, 4, 12, 13, yes. So this will be 4. So the value of B will be what? Square root of 4 multiplied by 36. Square root of 4 is 2, 36 is 6. So your answer is 12. So the value of second number, which is B, which is 12. Moving on. A and B, okay, a question of time and work. A and B finishes a piece of work in 6 days. So A and B together are completing a work in 6 days. Fine. B and C are finishing the same work in 24 days. A has worked for 4 days, B has worked for 7 days, and C completed the remaining work in 23 days. Okay. So let's assume the value of the total work done. Okay, so let us assume that the total work done is, let's say, how much can we take? It should be a multiple of both 6 and 24. You can go for 24, you can go for 48, 96, whatever. So let's take 48 units. Okay, so now the rate of A plus rate of B will be what? If you all remember the formula, rate is equals to work done upon time taken. Okay, so the work done is 48, time taken is 6, this will be 8. Similarly, the rate of B plus rate of C is equals to 48 by 24, right? This will be 2. Now let us assume the rate of C as let's say X. Okay, so now I can calculate the rate of all these other two guys in terms of X. How? Rate of B will be what? 2 minus X. Similarly, the rate of A will be what? 8 minus rate of B. Rate of B is what? 2 minus X. So 2 minus minus plus X. This will be what? 6 plus X. Now, let's use this information. A is working for 4 days with the rate of 6 plus X. Similarly, B is working for 7 days with the rate of 2 minus X. And C is working for 23 days with the rate of X. And if they are working, the whole work which is what? 48 units will be completed, right? So all I need to do is make this equation. So A is working for 4 days with the rate of X, so 6 plus X. So time, okay, multiplied by the rate, time period multiplied by the rate will give you the work done, okay, plus. So this is the portion of work that A has completed. Similarly, time 7 multiplied by rate of B, 2 minus X. This is the portion of work that B has completed, plus 23 into X, which will be equal to 48. Now if we solve this equation, this will be 24 plus 4X plus 14 minus 7X plus 23X equal to 48. Okay, so this will be 24 plus 14, this will be 38. 23 plus 4 will be 27, minus 7 will be 20. So plus 20x is equal to 48. So 20x is equals to 10, x is equals to half, which is equal to 0.5. Okay, so the value of x, which is what? Rate of C. So rate of C is equals to x, which is equal to 0.5, which is half. So what they are asking is C alone will complete the work in how much time? So now time taken is what? Time taken, if you see from this formula, work done upon rate. So work done is what? Total work done is 48 units. Divided by the rate is half or 0.5, which is equal to 96. So the C alone will take 96 days to complete the work. Alright? Okay. Next question. Simba and Jaggu together can complete a piece of work in 63 days. They started the work, and after 27 days Simba left and Jaggu completed the remaining work in 60 days. In how many days can Simba complete the work? Okay. So let us assume work done to be 63 na. So let's take 63 into 2, which is 126 units. So they can together complete the work in 63 days. Now if I've assumed, this is what I've assumed, the work done is twice the number of days they are taking, which means I can say that rate of Simba plus rate of Jagu will be equal to what? 2 units per day, right? Which it will be equal to 2. Now they started the work and they work till 27 days, right? After 27 days, Simba is leaving. Okay, so for 27 days they are working. So how much amount of work they would have completed? Which is what? With the rate of 2, in 27 days they would have completed 27 into 2, which is 54 units, right? So 54 units of work has been completed. Okay, and now the work remaining, this is the work completed in 27 days. Now work remaining, the remaining work is what? 126 minus 54, which is what? 72 units is remaining. Now further what they are saying, Simba left and now Jaggu completed the remaining work in 60 days. Now Jaggu has completed the remaining work in 60 days. Now work for Jaggu was 72 and the time taken was 60 days. Okay. So from here you can calculate the rate. What will be the rate? Rate is equal to work done 72 upon time taken, which is 60. Okay, this is 12 6s are, this is 12 5s are. This resulted in 1.2 units per day. So the rate of Jaggu is 1.2 and we know that rate of S plus rate of J is equal to 2. Now if rate of S plus rate of J is equal to 2 and rate of J is 1.2, then we can say that rate of S will be 0.8 units per day. Right. Now this is what they are asking. How many days can Simba complete the whole work? Now I have the rate of Simba. So rate of Simba 0.8. The whole work is what? 126 units upon time taken. That is what we need to calculate. So the value of T will be what? 126 upon 0.8. So your answer will be 126 divided by 0.8 will be 157.5 days. So this is your answer. Okay. Moving forward. A shopkeeper announces an end of season sale on his articles and gave a discount of 30% on the marked price. Fine. However, before the day of sale, he increases the marked price of all the articles by 20%. If the cost price of the article which the shopkeeper bought each article was 80% of the original marked price, what was the overall profit percentage? Profit or loss percentage? So, see, in this question, if this statement wasn't mentioned, that the shopkeeper bought each article at 80%, basically the cost price was 80% of the original marked price. If this wouldn't have been given, then I would have assumed the cost price to be 100x. But now for my ease, what I'll do is I will assume the original marked price. Okay, let me write it down as 100x. Okay. So the original marked price is what? 100x. Right. Now, the shopkeeper is marking increasing the marked price by 20%. So MP dash. Okay. This will be what? 120x. Now on this marked price, he is giving a discount of what? 30%. So if the discount is 30%, so the selling price will be what? 120x and decrement of 30%, 1 minus 30 by 100. This will be 120x 30. Let's take an LCM here. This will be what? 7 by 10. 0 gets cancelled out. The selling price is what? 84x. Okay, so now the cost price at which the shopkeeper bought each article was 80% of the original marked price. So this was my original marked price. So according to this, my cost price should be 80% of 100x. 80% of 100x is what? 80x. Now if I observe these two, the selling price is 84x, the cost price is 80x. Clearly there is a profit of 4x. They are asking us to calculate the profit percent. So profit upon CP into 100. So x and x gets cancelled out. This gets cancelled out. This is 2 and I have 5% as my profit percent. So option C.